A good place to start when you want to save money on flights is with luggage fees. Budget carriers charge for even carry-on bags, so try packing in something more personal item sized. That generally means an 18 by 14 by 8 inch bag, although budget carriers like Ryanair often have tighter restrictions. So today we're rounding up bags that fit under the seat in front of you, yet still have enough space for a short trip's worth of gear. And don't worry, we'll tell you which bags are small enough for Ryanair. But we'll start with one of our favorite personal item bags here at Pack Hacker, which someone nearly always has with them on a weekend getaway. It's because the EVERGOODS CPL24 has an easy to pack main compartment that's hard to beat. It feels more spacious than you'd expect, and it fits the sizing bin of a lot of airlines. Of course, it's on this list because it has convenient places for everything you need while traveling. A vertical front pocket keeps all the essentials you'll need at hand through the airport, from your passport to a snack, and you can use the top pocket for the small gear you want to reach without pulling the bag out from under the seat in front of you, like your phone and earbuds. There's a separate laptop compartment accessible from the side of the bag, so you'll want to pull it out before stowing the CPL24 away for the flight. But the main compartment's where the party's at. Its lid fully opens and includes a few mesh pockets for accessories. Plus, it has a squared off shape that's easy to fill with packing cubes and pouches. There are attachment loops on the back side where you can connect a toiletry bag or tech kit to keep them from falling to the bottom, but you probably won't have any issue with that when the bag is packed for the weekend. This EVERGOODS bag is a happy medium between a day pack and a travel backpack. It's great for filling with clothing, tech, and toiletries, yet not so large that you'll feel weird carrying it around as you explore a new place. The back panel and shoulder straps are well padded and breathable, and the shoulder straps have an S-like shape that curves around different body types, so you won't get uncomfortable after carrying it for hours either. We also like personal item bags with sections that don't share space. That's not an issue with the Fjallraven Skule 20, which has pockets you can fill without your gear pushing into another area of the bag. The top pocket has space and a clip for your keys, phone, and wallet. You can stow gear you won't need until you board or reach your destination in the spacious pocket that spans the front of the bag. It includes a zippered pocket and 2 mesh slip pockets to hold various gear, from your passport to a battery bank and cord. The Skule has side pockets too. Tuck a water bottle in one and an umbrella in the other to be prepared for anything. The pockets aren't super deep, but the compression straps just above them let you lock something taller into place to keep it from falling out. This pocket doesn't fight for space with the main compartment, so the Skule is much easier to pack than other bags. Though the top pocket hangs into the main area, it doesn't block access to the 13-inch laptop sleeve, which has a false bottom for device protection. From there, it's easy to pack the rest as long as you fill it strategically. That means layering gear you won't need en route at the bottom and putting things you might need, like your 311 bag, near the top where it's easy to pull them out if necessary. If all that isn't enough, you can store an extra layer in the front bungees as you're making your way through security. Along with keeping you from accidentally feeling it in the X-ray bin, having everything together will make it easier to clear the line at the end. The comfortably padded harness system will make carrying this petite 20-liter bag easier wherever you need to go. If you're looking for a bag that fits strict sizing bins yet expands for more space when you fly a more lenient airline, try this Bag Smart bag. It fits personal item requirements when cinched to its 28-liter size, yet you get 38 liters to fill when you expand its depth by a couple of inches. Plus, there's plenty of pockets on the outside, though the way that they're layered requires a little strategic packing. There's a stretchy front pocket with another zipper pocket underneath that we find best for flatter gear like gloves, a notebook, and maps. The side compression straps don't cover them though, so it's easy to overpack this area and exceed your carrier size restrictions. That's why with all of these bags, we recommend measuring them once they're all packed up, just in case. The back panel has a hidden security pocket for your passports, ticket, and wallet, and a phone-sized pocket is on the side. You can pull the rear laptop compartment open just enough to pull out your 16-inch computer on the plane, and the top of the bag has a brain compartment with pockets for gear you want within reach when the bag is under the seat in front of you, like a battery, cords, and earbuds. The duffel-style main compartment is easy to pack too. There aren't many pockets inside, so it's best to use packing cubes and pouches for your gear, which stays in place with the built-in hold-down strap. There's even a shoe compartment and a large pocket on the lid to help you organize the rest of your items. The shoe compartment does take up a decent amount of space inside the bag when it is full of shoes, so we like to keep flatter shoes here like sandals. Overall, we're happy to say this is a great budget buy. It's less than $100 at the time of this video, though the savings come with the price of sagginess. The harness system can't quite hamper the feeling of being pulled backward, though you can improve things by using the sternum and compression straps to their full potential. Now I gotta get a bag from the wall. On the other hand, the Aer City Pack Pro 2 is quite the opposite. It's structured and so comfortable that it's one of our consistent favorites, even as it gets upgraded over the years. Like many of its other bags, Aer uses premium 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon, and you can get it in lighter weight X-Pack or Ultra material if you prefer. We like the strength and durability of the ballistic nylon and think that 2.9 pounds is light enough, even though it is on the heavier end compared to other personal item bags. There are plenty of places to store your gear, like the side pockets for a water bottle and an umbrella. Meanwhile, while 2 pockets on the front hold accessories. The bottom one is a simple dump pocket with a key clip on a leash, while the top is more like an admin panel with organization for travel tech, a phone, and a wallet. There's another small pocket at the top where we stow sunglasses, though a wallet or standard size phone would fit too. You'll have no issue accessing your laptop on the plane since the compartment opens across the top of the bag. Inside is a padded sleeve for up to a 16-inch computer and a large slip pocket for documents or other slim gear. Putting bulky gear inside eats into space in the main compartment, but it has room for up to 3 packing cubes full of clothing if you don't. That's enough for a short trip, and you can always leave one behind to make space for a toiletry bag if necessary. You'll probably want to stow that in the narrower space near the top to make it easier to grab if you have to show it to the TSA officer. There are a few more pockets on the lid to fill with gear, but again, you'll want to pick and choose which pockets and spaces to fill since it's hard to fill everything on this structured bag. Luckily, it's comfortable to carry no matter how you pack it, thanks to the well-padded and breathable harness system, but you wouldn't want to struggle to zip it back up after security. Another excellent option for a personal item bag is the new Cayo backpack. It's from YETI, this video's sponsor, and it's especially great for trips when you plan to spend time outdoors. The 25-liter Daypack's durable, weather-resistant materials keep our gear dry even in unpredictable spring rains. This all-weather backpack comes in 3 sizes, from a small 15-liter bag for the essentials to a larger 35-liter travel backpack. We weren't surprised to find the side pocket holds a YETI bottle, and it's also great to take on a hike because there's a sleeve inside to hold a hydration reservoir when you want to hit the trails. We really like the bag's water-resistant pockets where we can stow a damp rain jacket or beach towel while keeping everything else in the bag dry. There are plenty of other pockets to keep your gear organized, from tech to travel essentials, and it has a breathable and flexible harness system with a removable hip belt and sternum strap for extra support. That makes it comfortable to carry all day, which is key for long adventures. So if you're looking for a great everyday carry bag to protect your essentials on any adventure, check out the Cayo backpack on YETI's website or wherever YETI is sold. Now, on to the next bag. If you sometimes use a travel backpack and other times a personal item, this Osprey Daypack is for you. The Osprey Farpoint Fairview Travel Daypack attaches to the larger travel backpacks of the same name, leaving you with a smaller bag to carry every day throughout your trip. Yet it works well on its own when you're packing lighter. It has a much smaller profile than the 40-liter travel backpacks and has sturdy, sustainable materials like 450D recycled Twist-Dobby polyester with a PFAS-free WDR for water resistance. That's a lot of words, but essentially this thing is pretty durable. Plus, it's as comfortable to carry as the big boys, with a well-padded back panel and lots of mesh to promote airflow. As for what it can hold, the organization is pretty simple. There's a top dump pocket for your phone, wallet, and sunglasses, and a laptop compartment for up to a 16-inch device on the back. It includes a zippered pocket for your passport and travel documents, a key clip on a leash, and a strap to keep your laptop in the sleeve even if your bag accidentally upends. You can also use it for a water bladder since it has ports to the outside of the bag and a loop to hold your hose, but 2 side pockets give you a spot for hydration on the outside anyway. Since it's a top-loading day pack, you'll want to avoid putting gear you want on the plane, like a hoodie or a novel, on the bottom of the bag. It's just going to make it way too hard to get to when you're already in a cramped space. Still, there's a lot of room to fill in here considering it's a 15-liter bag. We fit 3 packing cubes and a small tech kit inside with a little room to spare. If you have an Osprey Farpoint or Fairview travel backpack, or any backpack with front compression straps, you can run the straps through 2 loops on the front to create a sort of Kangaroo Joey situation and carry both bags at the same time. Just be careful when turning around in tight spaces because it can get a little unwieldy. You won't have to sacrifice protection for your camera gear when you use this 20-liter Peak design as your personal item. It's more streamlined than the brand's standard everyday backpack, but still has the protective features we love. That includes the flex fold dividers, which allow you to create protective shelving and organization for your camera, lenses, and accessories. You can use the dividers to organize other gear as well, not just camera supplies. We like to create a shelf for gear at the top with one of the dividers. You can fit a small packing cube of clothing, a toiletry kit, and a tech pouch, and put camera gear in the remaining space. Lock down your passport in a small zipper on the top flap, and use the stretchy side pockets for a water bottle and a travel tripod. If your tripod is larger or you want to carry something bulkier, there are straps at the bottom to wrap around your gear, but using them will probably throw the bag out of personal item compliance. There are pockets for small accessories like batteries and cables on the side flaps that open with the main compartment zipper, though. At the back of the main compartment is a separate laptop compartment with an adjustable sleeve for a 13-inch or 15-inch laptop and more tech accessories, making it easy to work on the plane. While that sounds like a lot, the harness system is comfortable enough to carry throughout the day and adjustable to different body styles with a hook-on sternum strap. If you need something a little smaller and can wedge your gear into an even tighter space, the Everyday Backpack Zip also comes in a 15-liter version, which we've recommended as a personal personal item bag before. One of the OG personal item bags we've traveled with is a Fjallraven Kanken. However, we struggle to fit anything larger than an umbrella in the side pockets. The Kanken Outlong solves that. It has the classic Kanken style, but fits standard with bottles and cinches at the top to keep smaller items secure. You'll have to pay attention to your airline's restrictions before filling both, as that might make it a bit wide for the luggage sizer. Still, it's easy to hold the bottle in another hand when the gate agent asks you to slide your bag in, and the pockets are nice to have for daily adventures at your destination. The reason we love using a Kanken as a personal item bag, though, is because the boxy shape is easier to pack with rectangular packing cubes than something that tapers at the top. The main compartment opens fully clamshell, so you can wedge everything inside, but before you plan to work on the plane, you'll want to know that the laptop sleeve is along the back panel. That makes it hard to reach when you have cubes and pouches on top, so you might want to leave that in the bag until you reach your destination. Still, we have plenty of space in this 18-liter bag for 2 nights worth of clothing and cubes in a toiletry bag, so we'll either wriggle it out before our seatmate sits down or deal without a computer while traveling. The Outlong also includes a bottom section to hold your shoes. If you're not traveling with an extra pair, you can use it for dirty clothing on your return trip, or just use the extra space you gain in the main compartment with it empty. Either way, we enjoy the extra padding and breathable mesh when we wear the Outlong like a backpack, though it has the tote handles you know and love on the Kanken when you want to carry it by hand. A packable backpack works for many things, including a personal item bag. And if you don't want it to look permanently squished, check out the Tortuga packable backpack. Like many packable bags, this backpack is made with ripstop nylon, but it doesn't hang on to wrinkles as much as others we've tested. When you've got it stuffed full of gear for the plane, it looks like a Daypack. It's just as comfortable too. It has a capable harness system with breathable mesh padding and a sternum strap to help carry heavier loads. It's not the thickest, but if you were to stick your extra layer along the back panel or simply make sure you don't pack anything pokey back there, it does the job well. We're big fans of the brand's designs, which are typically straightforward but thoughtful. The packable backpack is no different. There's plenty of space in this 19-liter bag for 2 small packing cubes and your tech, whether a Kindle for reading on the plane or a laptop in a protective case. A top pocket is a good spot for your phone, wallet, and keys. And it packs back into that pocket to stow away after a trip. That makes it a great option if you don't always travel with a personal item bag and sometimes want a daily carry to pair with a travel backpack. Of course, we've told you about some of our favorite personal item bags in past videos. Still, we wanted to remind you about a couple of options that make packing a personal item a breeze. If you need to fit on Ryanair or another airline that only allows smaller bags, get your hands on the Spirit laptop backpack from Timbuktu. It's made with nylon and polyester that can sag when you don't pack it full, but you won't have that issue if you're packing in a 16-liter bag for the weekend. The boxy shape is easy to pack, yet it's a fraction of the cost of other personal item bags. Plus, it's a great daily driver for your laptop and accessories, so you don't have to pack it away when you get home either. We also have to mention the Canna backpack from Track, even though it's out of stock right now. The brand was recently acquired, so we're hoping it'll be back soon. It's got a sizable front pocket for small accessories, a sleeve for a small laptop, and space for a packing cube and dop kit, which is a lot for a 12-liter bag. Plus, we just love its heritage style. You'll want to use the Able Carry Daily Plus every day too. It comes in X-Pack for durability and water resistance and has a padded, breathable harness system we enjoy wearing for hours. There's a front pocket for small accessories and a vertical zipper to access the internal water bottle pocket. We like having that locked up on the plane because it keeps our favorite bottle from rolling down the aisle. There's a sleeve and pockets for a 16-inch laptop and accessories, and room for packing cubes and a toiletry bag for a few days worth of gear. So these are the bags we grab when we want to travel with something that fits under the seat. Do you have a go-to personal item bag? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.